Dear students, I am Arun Panda. Last class we have discussed about the Avogadro's law and applications of Avogadro's law. That we have discussed the equal volume of all gases under similar conditions of temperature and pressure contain equal number of molecules. So, this came as an hypothesis, but it has its very important applications, and each application is a discovery as like a discovery, and it found its utility value. Hence, this Avogadro's hypothesis then towards 1967-66 it came as Avogadro's law, and the applications of Avogadro's law we have discussed. The atomicity of elementary gas molecules are diatomic. Second, the molecular mass is twice vapor density. The gram molar volume is the volume occupied by 1 gram molecular mass of the substance at normal temperature and pressure or standard temperature and pressure is a constant equal to 22.4 liters. The density of any gas at NTP can be determined. The molecular formula of a molecule can be established, and hence with respect to this Avogadro, a number 6.02 10 to the power 23, the number of atoms present in 1 gram atom of the element or number of molecules present in gram molecule of the substance or number of molecules present in 1 gram molar volume of the substance is called as Avogadro number. Up to this I have taught to you in my last episode. Now, we will coming to the very important one, that is called mole concept, that is mole concept. So, as concept is a word I have told in my last episode. When one becomes its utility becomes when in expanding or elastic multifarious, we say it is a concept. The example I gave you last class is the mother. When I am standing, my mother is standing, my mother is the son of a mother of a son. The moment my father will come, now the mother is not there, becomes a wife of a husband. Now, when my sister will come, she is now a mother of a daughter. When her sister will come, she will not be called as a mother, she will called as a sister of the sister. Now, when the husband of my sister will come, then she becomes a mother-in-law of the son-in-law. So, this way I want to tell you this, the same person is explained in different ways, and saying one person now establishes relationship among us. Exactly same thing has taken to explain that we got the atom, we got the molecule, we got the ion, we got the gram molar volume. All these are to be related, and all this to be related by one concept, and that is used, the word is used as a mole, hence it is called as mole concept. That is the reason the head topic is given as the mole concept. But before going to mole concept, I will be using a word that is called gram ion. Since you are beginners, because most of the students studying in class will be studying in class 11, they come from our Odia medium schools. There you have not been explained properly the meaning of each word, but when you come to the college, you read in Odia, when you come to the college the teachers will teach you in English, they will accept you that you know all these things. They will know, they will accept you, they know all these things. So, they will start explaining you this, just like take a car, and go to the busy road and start driving, say learning the driving. Exactly this thing happens in a college, which become the pitfall of the students. So, my point is, whatever words I will be using in my lecture, whatever words I will be writing in my notes, I want to explain you those words. The moment you know the word, meaning of the word, then nothing will become difficult for you, then sky becomes the limit for your learning. Now, then what is this called ion? I am first let come to, I told you last class that I go always from the back. I always go from the meaning explain, I go from the ion. That what is an ion? Now, we say that atom consists of equal number of electrons and protons in it, which are the fundamental particles, protons as the fundamental particles. So, each atom is explained by the fundamental particles present in it. Different atoms are different, they exhibit different properties. The reason because they contain different number of fundamental particles, fundamental word I am using. So, because it is determining everything of the particle atom, hence we are using the word here fundamental. So, number of an atom is neutral, Why? The number of electrons are equal to number of protons, and these electrons, they are negatively charged, I am writing E minus, and the protons are positively charged, I write as P plus. So, these protons are, they are the positively charged particles, and here the electrons are the negatively charged particles. Now, we come to an atom. So, when we take an atom, how are the electrons and protons inside the atom? We have read in our class that atom consists of the nucleus. So, this nucleus contains the protons and neutrons, and these electrons, they are moving around the nucleus. So, the number of protons are equal to number of electrons, this we have read. Now, by suppose some way or other we will remove one electron from the atom, we will take out an electron from the atom. So, atom was there. So, here number of positive charges were n and number of negative charges were also n, number of electrons were present, n number of protons were present, electrons were present. Now, we will remove one electron, here. So, then what will happen? That means, number of protons will be more than the number of electrons. Here number of protons will be n, but number of electrons will be how much? N minus 1, automatically n minus 1. For example, I say I take a hydrogen atom, the hydrogen atom has one electron, one proton and one electron. So, the moment the hydrogen atom loses an electron, this hydrogen, what is now? It has one proton and no electron, So, it will now become one positive charge more. So, this gets a positive charge. So, when an atom loses an electron, it forms a positive ion. So, when you come to this, so this is the word, that particle is called as a ion, So, what I will say now, explain you, when an atom loses an electron, it forms an ion. When an atom will gain an electron, it will also form an ion. So, when an ion is a charged particle, charged particle formed by the loss or gain of an electron, So, when atom loses an electron, when an atom loses an electron, it forms a positive ion, is called as a cation. It is called as cation. That means, when an atom is there, it is losing an electron. So, it forms a positive ion A plus, this is called as a cation, positive ion or cation. So, when an atom gains an electron, it forms a negative ion. Called anion. That means, when you take an atom, we are adding an electron, it forms a negative ion. Now, a student may question me, why are negative? Now, because number of electrons were equal to number of protons. Now, you added one electron. So, one electron is more than inside that. So, when the one electron is increasing, one negative charge increasing. So, its charge becomes negative. So, A was there, we are adding an electron, this forms A minus negative ion, this is called anion, we call as anion. So, that means, we can write like this, when an atom loses, we are losing an electron, it loses an electron or an electron is added to it, this forms A plus or minus. So, this forms an ion, this is an ion, this is atom, this is an atom and this is an ion. According to the charge, it is called positive ion, if it is a positively charged, positive ion, negatively charged, negative ion. So, what is this? The mass of electron is negligible, mass of electron is negligible. Why? Now, that is what, how much it is? It is 9.190, you can say that 0.0000546 atomic mass unit. So less, 0.000546 atomic mass unit, hence it is called as negligible. Therefore, mass of an atom is equal to mass of an ion. If you add one electron, mass will not increase visibly, appreciably. If you take out an electron from the atom, the mass will not also decrease visibly. So, mass of the atom is equal to mass of an ion. Now, we have last class we have studied when an atomic mass expressed in grams is called as gram atomic mass or gram atom. Now, we will take an atom and gram atom. Now, when an atom, say 1 gram atom will lose electrons, from every atom will lose the electron. So, we will take an atom A, the atom, suppose you take 1 gram atom of element and we remove the electrons, 1 electron from each atom, then what will happen? This will form A plus. So, this becomes a gram ion. this becomes, we will remove the electrons are removed, this forms a gram ion. So, the gram atom of an element becomes what now? Gram ion of element, gram ion of element. So, how many atoms? 1 gram atom of the element, it is a gram atom. 1 gram atom contains 1 Avogadro number of atoms. Last class we have discussed 1 gram atom contains 1 Avogadro number of atoms. So, these number of atoms are there in this. So, how many ions will be here? Here also 6.02 into 10 to power 23 ions will be there. So, why every atom is losing electron? How many atoms are there? 6.02 in 10 to power 23. Every atom lost it 1 electron each. So, you got 1 gram ion. So, this is called ion. So, gram ion also contains 1 Avogadro number of ions. So, now I can say every gram ion of an element, every gram ion of an element contains, every gram ion of an element contains 1 Avogadro number of ions, 1 Avogadro number of ions, that is 6.02 10 to the power 23. Because I will be using this concept while teaching you mole, I will teach you gram ion. Unless you understand what is gram ion, then whole mole concept will be not reaching you, or some students may have doubt. So, just you understand when an atom loses or gains an electron, it forms an ion. So, 1 gram so the mass of 1 gram atom will be equal to mass of 1 gram ion, and the number of atoms present in 1 gram atom are equal to number of ions present in 1 gram ion. So, this is now the fundamental concept we got. Now, we will come to mole. Now, many students may put a question, sir, why we got atom, we got molecule, we got ion, we got gram molar volume, we got gram atom, we gram molecule, why again another part, another called mole? Why this? Again another we will learn. Now, question is that suppose I have a paper, I have one paper. When I have 12 sheets of paper, I say I have a dozen of paper. Instead of I am telling I have 12 sheets of paper, now what will I tell? I will tell 1 dozen of paper. Now, I know 2 dozens becomes 1 gross. So, when I will have 40 sheets of paper, I will say 1 gross of paper. Now, when I will have 40 dozens of paper, I will say I have 1 ream of paper. Instead of telling so many things, I will just pronounce 1 ream, then it will comes to this. So, for example, you have read in physics, in your physics you have read the unit and dimension, then you have you expressed the metric system of units, expressing units. So, when you say that 10 to the power minus 6, we are using what 10 to the power minus 6, 10 to the power minus 8. I have also explained you in one class 10 to the power minus 8 grams when it comes as 1 angstrom unit, that is called as 1 angstrom unit. 1 angstrom unit is 10 to the power minus 8. So, instead of telling 10 to the power minus 8, I will write A0, then it becomes 1 angstrom, it becomes 1 angstrom. So, here that is the same way to this mole. What is this mole? Is a larger unit, is a larger unit. We have an atom, fundamental particle, we have an ion, particle produced from the fundamental particle, then you come to a molecule, a particle, ion is a particle. Now, all this can be explained by a larger unit, just as a dozen of banana, dozen of banana, 12टा कदली जे रहिला dozen of banana. मनकर गोटे गाँव रे जड़े चिन्ह जानी डजन कौन कदली थुआ हो गला घर आगे भाई केते कदली आनल ना आज्ञा कांधीए कदली आनली कांधीए कदली आनली कांधे कदरे आने जन भाव कौन कांधे बोहिकी आणला बोली कांधे कौच कि समास करदेला सी नाई 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 कांधे फेणा अच्छी कदली गोटे फेणारे 12टा थाईपे 14टा थाईपे 16टा थाईपे जदि गणिदेव जे 5टा फेणा अच्छी से कहीदेव 5 × 14 कि 5 × 16 कि 5 × 12 सो से जागला नंबर कांधे कदली सो कदली को से कहगला कांधे कदली कहगला एणु ए लार्जर यूनिट आम यूज करुचु आम निज वे ऑफ लाइफ रे आम लार्जर यूनिट यूज करुचु आम लार्जर यूनिट यूज करुचु सेमती जो आटम बाहरिला स्मॉल आटम स्मॉलेस्ट पार्टिकल cannot be seen, molecule smallest particle cannot be seen, ion smallest particle cannot be seen, their mass is very negligible. So, they use a larger unit to explain them, they use a larger unit, larger unit called mole. Then how you define the word mole? Mole. So, mole is the amount of the submole is defined as the mole is defined as the amount of the substance. Mole is defined as amount of the substance is defined as the amount of the substance. Now, I am using here substance and I am underlining the word amount, because these are the words where the center of gravity remains. So, substance, why substance? Because it may be an element, it may be a compound, it may be a volume, it may be in ionic state. So, in any state the matter is existing, then I am using the word amount. So, the amount of the defined the amount of the substance containing the number of particles, number of particles means what? May be an atom, may be a molecule, may be an ion. Now, we know three particles are we have understood here: atom, molecule, ion. We want to express everything. So, you are using the word particle, number of particles of its kind, I am using the word of its kind. What is that? What is of its kind? So, this substance may exist in atomic state. So, the particles are atom. The substance may exist in a combined state, compound, the compound is existing as a molecule, or it is existing in ionic state. So, ion, or any such what is the one any such? Means any particle like atom, particle like molecule, particle like ion. It is restricting itself. The scientist who gave the definition of mole, he is restricted. You can't use a mole of human being, you cannot will use the mole of number of mole of cows, you will not use mole of the mountains, you will not use mole of bananas. So, he says it is only applicable to whom? Atom, ion, molecule, or in future if any other particle of this type are found, then it can be applicable to them. So, or any such equal in number to the number of atoms, present, number of atoms present in 12 grams of carbon, of C12 of isotope C12. So, please read the definition. He says mole is defined as the amount of the substance, the amount of the substance containing what? The number of particles of its kind. If the substance is existing in a elementary state, then atom. If the matter is existing in combined state, it is a molecule. If the matter is existing in a charged state, in a positively charged state or negatively charged state, then it may be ion. Then how many ions? How many particles? Now, the number of atoms present in 12 grams of carbon of isotope C12. So, the mole is defined as the amount of the substance containing the number of particles equal in number, That means, we will take 12 grams of carbon and calculate how many particles, how many atoms are present. Those number of atoms, those number of particles is equal to known as a mole of particles. So, then now let us find out, how many atoms are present in 12 grams of carbon of isotope C12. I am just wiping out one line. So, you can copy out the definition which I am writing on the board. So, now I will find out in 12 grams of carbon how many atoms are present, If I calculate that amount, that number will be equal to the mole of atom, mole of molecules, mole of ions. So, now atomic mass of carbon is 12 AMU, Atomic mass of carbon is 12 AMU. Therefore, mass of one carbon atom is equal to 12 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. So, atomic mass is equal to 12 AMU. So, therefore, mass of one atom of carbon is 12 into 1.6 in 10 to the power minus 24 grams. Now, let us find out in 12 grams of carbon how many are present. Therefore, number of atoms, therefore, number of carbon atoms present in 12 grams of carbon, 12 grams of carbon of isotope C12 will be how much? Will be the 12 gram by mass of a carbon atom. So, will be equal to how much? 12 by 12 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24. So, that comes to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. Therefore, we say that 12 gram of carbon contains how many atoms? 6.02 atoms. So, this is called as what? Avogadro's number. This is called as what? Avogadro's number. So, now in our definition we can change the last part of the definition by writing this. So, we say atomic mass of carbon is 12 AMU. Therefore, mass of one carbon atom is 12 into 1.6 10 to the power minus 24 grams. Number of carbon atoms present in 12 grams of carbon of isotope C12 will be how much? 12 by 12 into 1.6. If you divide this, it comes to 6.02 in 10 to the power 23. So, 12 grams of carbon contains one Avogadro number of carbon atoms. So, 12 grams of carbon was found to contain 1 Avogadro number of carbon atoms. Therefore, now if we change this, we will go to our definition and write there. Hence, the mole can be defined as the amount of the substance, which contain Avogadro number of particles, Avogadro number of particles of its kind. Is a kind is a proper noun used for the amount of the substance. If the atom is existing as a atomic state, elementary state, it is atom. If it is existing combined state, if it is become molecule. So, of its kind means it can be atom, or it can be molecule, or it can be ion, or of any such, or of any such kind, So, this is this. So, hence the mole can be defined as the amount of the substance which contain Avogadro number of particles of its kind. Now, if you put as a mathematics, I told you my last class that father of all sciences is the mathematics and mother of all sciences is literature. So, from literature we understand the knowledge, and from mathematics we put it in a proper form, mathematical form. So, we can say now mole is equivalent to, I am not writing equal to, I am writing equivalent to, because I am going to more than one type of thing. So, I am writing is equivalent to what? Avogadro number of particles, Avogadro number of particles of its kind, that is how much? 6.02 into 10 to the power 23. Then what is this? So, then what mole is this? Because we are existing about atom, molecule, one particle. Now, it is Avogadro number of particles. Imagine 6.02 10 to the power 23 particles. So many particles you are explaining. Hence, what you will say? Hence, the mole, what is this mole? Mole is a larger chemical unit. Mole is a larger chemical unit. Mole is a larger chemical unit. You are 1 inch, then you carry 1 feet, then you come to 1 yard, then you come to 1, we are increasing 1 mile, we are going increasing. So, exactly like that is a larger unit, it is explaining a larger unit. So, now if I explain the mole, this is a definition of mole. Now, then what is its importance? Now, its importance is the thing, the relationship, as I was telling you, the concept. I told you the concept, the mother relates father, son, daughter, son-in-law, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, uncle, then nephew, then niece, all they are related. They are different persons, they are related by one person, that is called the mother. Exactly, this mole is now relating to many things. How that is will relate? If you whatever knowledge we have understood in all our classes, now we will put them at one place. If we put them one place, what is this? So, mole is what? Is equal to the number of particles atom. So, therefore, mole will be is equivalent to what? 1 Avogadro number of atoms. So, it is equivalent to what? 1 gram atom. It can be equal to what? 1 gram atom of an element. 1 gram atom of an element. It contains how many? 6.02 into 10 to power 23 atoms. I have 1 mole of atoms, means I have 6.02 in 10 to power 23 atoms. So, this mole now is equivalent to, suppose I am going to a compound, then compound is existing what? As a molecule. When molecule expressed in grams is called as gram molecular mass. So, this is called gram molecular mass of a substance. This is also equal to gram molecular mass of a substance is what? How much that is? That is 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Now, if you come to ion, the same atom when loses electron or gains an electron forms an ion. Gram atom is equal to gram ion. So, in place of gram atom we can write also gram ion. So, is equal to gram ion of the element, gram ion of the element that contains how many? 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 ions, 23 ions. Now, we know this from Avogadro's law, 1 gram molecular mass of any substance, 1 gram molecular mass of any substance contain 1 Avogadro occupies a volume 22.4 liters called as gram molar volume. So, gram molar volume is the volume occupied by 1 gram molecular mass of the substance at NTP is called as gram molar volume. So, in place of gram molecular mass, this mass we can explain in terms of volume, this mass we can explain in terms of volume. So, if we put it in volume, so we say that 1 gram molar volume at NTP, that is again 6.02, that is 22.4 liters. If you go in a volume, that is 22.4 liters, or that is also equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Because we know that 6.02 23 molecules will occupy a volume of 22.4 liters, that is called a gram molar volume. So, we can replace them this. Now, if you come to this is what? Atom number, this is what? Mass, this is a mass, this is a mass, this is a mass, this is a volume. Now, suppose we prepare a solution, we take a substance and dissolve in water, we get a solution. What is a solution? I have taught you solution is a homogeneous mixture of solute and the solvent. So, we take when we take a solute, this is a solid and we add a solvent, we add to the solvent and that becomes our solution, that becomes our solution. Now, this solution is expressed, it has its unit, it is expressed by a unit called normality, it is expressed by a unit called molarity, it is explained by a unit called molality. Normality, molarity and molality, 3 way this strength of the solution can be expressed. We can explain the strength of the solution. So, what is this? Suppose you add less sugar to water, it is a dilute solution. We add more water, more sugar to the water, this becomes a concentrated solution. So, that is called strength. The amount of the substance, the strength is what? The concentration is what? Amount of the substance present in a given volume, that explain the strength of the solution. Suppose we will take a solute 1 gram molecular mass. We will take how much? Solute of 1 gram molecular mass. We will take 1 gram molecular mass, and the solvent will take here 1000 cc. 1000 cc is what? 1 liter. 1000 cc is 1 liter. We will express in 1 liter. So, this solution becomes molar solution. Then that solution will called as molar solution. When, that means what you mean, when 1 gram molecular mass of any substance, when any 1 gram molecular mass of any substance means what? A mole. 1 gram molecular mass of any substance means what? Mole. When 1 mole of substance is dissolved in 1000 cc of the solution, in 1000 cc of the solution, then that solution becomes what? A molar solution. That solution becomes as a molar solution. So, we can explain this mole also can explain what? The mole can also explain 1000 is equivalent to what? 1000 cc of 1 molar solution, 1 molar solution. What is explaining? It is explaining number, it is explaining mass, gram molecule mass, it is explaining volume, it is explaining a solution. So, what is this? This is a larger chemical unit. So, we will say that now this is the what is called a mole. What is a mole? The mole is equal to 1 gram atom of an element, 1 gram molecular mass of a substance, 1 gram ion of the element, 1 gram molar volume of gas at NTP, volume of gas at NTP, or 1000 cc of 1 molar solution. So, if I put everything in one way, since now if I say this to conclude this mole concept, I can say you here, since with this sentence I will conclude now the mole concept. What is that? Since mole is explaining or mole is expressing, you can say mole is expressing, what is expressed? Expressing the number of particles, then mass, or is explaining us what? Mass, it is explaining us what? Volume, and strength of a solution, hence mole is a what? Chemical unit. Mole is a chemical unit. Just you are taking CGS unit, FCS unit, SI unit, here you are using is a chemical unit, because it explains the chemicals. The chemical may exist as an element, the chemical exists as a molecule in a combined state, or it is explaining in a solution, or it is existing in a gaseous state in volume, or ionic state as ion. So, it expresses the number, it expresses the mass, it expresses the volume, it expresses strength. So, is a mole is a chemical unit. Children, there is a one question of 7 mark for a student of +2 student. In exam you may get a question, what is define mole, explain, is mole a chemical unit, and this is the basic thing. So, when you understand this what mole, if you understand this what is mole, and can explain this. So, they can even explain all these things. So, next class we will take this mole and go for the numerical applications of mole concept. It will establish relationship between mass and number, mass and volume, mass then volume in number, it will explain the strength. So, everything it can explain. It has a wide spectrum of applications, wide spectrum of applications. Hence, we can take those applications and many calculations can be done by using the word 1 mole. Say one simple example telling I have oxygen, I have a mole of oxygen means what? I have 16 grams of oxygen, that means 6.02 in 10 to the power 23 molecules of oxygen, that is 32 into 6.02 in 10 to the power 23 atoms of oxygen. I can say this, or I can say 22.4 liters of volume of oxygen at NTP. If I have 0.1 mole of oxygen, how much oxygen you have? I will say 0.1 mole of oxygen. Then what is the weight? The weight is 32 is the its molecular mass, 1 mole means 3.2. I have 3.2 grams of oxygen. If I go to the molecules, then 6.02 in 10 to the power 22 number of molecules. If I have number of atoms, 2 into 6.02 in 10 to the power 22 atoms of oxygen, 22.4 liters, the 2.24 liters. You see, I have not told anything. So, if you go to Vigyan Bhavan in Delhi, if the president of America, president of France will come, he will love to speak in France, and all the persons are sitting in the Vigyan Bhavan, they have their headphone. The Odia chief minister of Odisha will understand in Odia. The chief minister of Telugu, the Andhra Pradesh will understand in Telugu. The chief minister of Karnataka will understand in Karnataka. Then the chief minister of Madras, Chennai, Tamil Nadu will understand in Malayalam. So, he is not speaking in any language, he is speaking only French, because it has a transmission mechanism. When one speaks in his language, the all others can understand in their language, that is called mole in chemistry. If a student understands this, what I am knowing, if the student understands what I am learning, or a teacher should understand what he is teaching. The teacher to me is what? A teacher is one who learns while teaching. Well, learns while teaching. What I am using learns while teaching, because you all students are sitting in front of me. I am seeing each one of you. I am seeing the eyes of each one of you. I am seeing the face each one of you, and the face is index of mind. The moment I looked your face, I looked your eyes, I understand your mind. What is your mind? So, I am raising myself to that level, and I am teaching to win your mind, to reach your mind. So, while doing that, I am learning. When the teacher feels he is a student, then he can be a better teacher than if he feels he is a teacher. Thank you, students. Next class we will meet and come with preparation, atomic mass, gram atomic mass, gram molar volume, Avogadro's law, and mole concept. I will explain you the applications of mole concept and do the numericals based on mole concept. Thank you very much.